I got another Tip Tuesday video for you guys today, and in this video we're going to be talking about penetration. All right, but first off, if you're new, welcome. This is A1 Blackjack, the channel where we teach you how to count cards fast. And speaking of, this is one of the most important topics when it comes to becoming an advantage blackjack player, and that is penetration. All right, the kind of long and short of it is the further the cut card is into the shoe, when it's thrown to the shoe over here, that's better for the player. All right, the further it is up, like this one, that's going to be more worse for the player than one that's further down. So if all the games in the casino are the same, and you notice that different dealers are putting that cut card in different spots, you want to go to the one where it's further into the shoe. So for example, if I take these cards here, what that would look like, let me just pull these out. What that would look like is as they, I'll put this off to the side as well, as they kind of, you know, they probably have a card here as well. They tell you to cut it, right? They might offer it to you. You cut it somewhere. They put that to the back, and then they usually take this one out, this other cut card here. They probably do it better than me because I'm not a dealer. And then depending on where they put the second one, that shows where they're going to shuffle next time. And then you play through that other amount. So for example, right about here is right at 1 deck. Okay. If it's further up right here, it's about at 2 decks. You know, deck and a half. That's why our deck estimation is so important to know, because that really shows how much EV you can generate as a card counter based off of your bet spread and your bankroll and things like that, right? So the further that it is towards the bottom, like this would represent pretty good penetration if it was right there, whereas if it was up a little bit higher, that would be worse. Okay, I'm gonna put this back where it was. I'm gonna put the cut card right here. This represents exactly 1 deck that is cut off. Okay, so 1 deck that's cut off. If I put these side by side again, I ran these numbers on Blackjack Apprenticeship's pro betting software, and you can see that I just have a rough estimate. I don't have it in front of me right now, but I want to say that when 1 deck was cut off, if I was playing with that particular bet spread, which I'll throw on the screen so you can see these numbers, it was about $40 an hour. All right. Whereas this one with 2 decks cut off, playing the exact same way, regardless of the other rules, right? If it's 2 decks cut off, all of a sudden that's cut down to about $17 an hour. And so that just shows you just how important penetration is when it comes to becoming a card counter. All right, again, if all the decks or if all the games were the same in your particular casino, you want to go to the one where that cut card is further down. This is the better game. Again, they don't usually put it in a discard tray like this. I just want to kind of show you so you can see these side by side, but they put it into the shoe over here. All right, now one last thing before you go, and that is, like I said, I ran these numbers on Blackjack Apprenticeship's pro betting software. I do have an affiliate link with them. I'll put it in the pinned comment of this video. I would not go to the casino, if I were you, without running your numbers first. It is so important to know, not just about penetration, but about S17 versus H17. Can you double on any card or on any 2 cards, or is it just 9s, 10s, and aces? Is it just 10s and aces, or 10s and 11s, excuse me? Are there, you know, other rules that you need to consider? Surrender, no surrender, right? That takes care of all those things that I just listed out and more. And so I would definitely consider getting that, as you will save more in the long run. I know it seems a little bit pricey at first, but consider using my link to purchase that. I really appreciate that. And until next time, remember, this is A1 Blackjack.